Well, how we doing there, YouTube? It's your boy, Exotic. Coming back at with another training tip video on the YouTube platform on how to improve on all your editing. Like, I know mine's really slow right now, but I need to be showing you guys how you can drastically improve. Like, these are warm-up tips on how you can actually warm up to drastically improve your edits. My editing speed is really slow at the minute, if I'll just come on. You can drastically increase your editing pattern on this one big main video right now on how to drastically improve by not times 1, not times 2, but times 5 of editing speed. Now, it's all how you do your editing in this editing speed tutorial. Like, if you work around your central window, this window right here, you guys have got to work around this. You've got to work around this one window. Don't work on this window. You don't want to be on that window working around it, because you're not going to catch no edits. This window is a big objective right now for you guys to be working around. Just work around the window. Basically what I did to become a good editor, instead of me editing on the edge of the box, like on the edge of the blue squares, like at the bottom, where you see the extra square imprints where the cursor is, instead of me editing there, you don't want to be editing there or even on that central line. You don't want to be on the central line in the box neither. You want to just be right here where the cursor is. Go across, go up. Them little boxes right there, y'all, they will make you quicker as an editor, as a player, and overall as an encounterer. If you're trying to get an edit and you're missing, let's say you're going for that edit, right? And you guys are missing and you're doing that. The reason being why you guys are making a door, you're doing your edits in the wrong spot. You're not giving yourself enough room to come across. You know what I mean? You want to be hitting this blue box here, this inner box, right where the cursor's at. Keep in line with my cursor. Do a reset. I always imprint for the central part of this window. Always leave yourself for the central part of the window. Then from there, y'all, you go onto your edit board. You have all these little like squares. I'm gonna call it inner squares of the. We'll call them white squares, right? The white squares here on the inner blue boxes, right here where the little cursor lines go through every box. You can see them, y'all. This is how to edit like 5 times quicker than what you normally would be, because a lot of people would start here for an edit and go like that. That is just really long as an edit. So you start from here like that. That's 5 times quicker than doing that. A lot of people genuinely aim from there and go down, and they still catch the bottom because they're making the joystick like drought too much. It isn't going to work for them. So you need to just flick it into the edit. Like, I can't do that one coming back up and left. I've got to go down and right. That's the way I genuinely do edit. I edit around the central window. I edit around this. Like, I use this as a guideline in this window. This window is my guideline. Central point. Use that as a central point for all editing. I do anyway. So when editing, y'all, it's all due to your thumbs and how you have your binds set and what binds you use and what stuff you got going on. But if y'all want to edit a little bit snappier, play around that middle window, and you guys will get a lot more snappier edits. Like, I know this is just wall editing right now, like it works as well for your cones. It'll improve your editing for that. The wall edits are just like, these are basic edits, right, y'all? And the basic edits are hard enough for like some of the majority of you guys that can't even do the simple task of editing. So these little side tips that I'm giving out right now is how Bugger and everyone like that genuinely does do their edits. Obviously they don't have the sway motion we have in the actual controller playing on linear. They don't have that sway. They really don't. The only thing they have less of is control and mobility with the character and the gun. Like the mobility, what you can do, just like with a controller, you can just gently move. They've got to take slow rotations, a little bit slower than us, and we can just gently move it nice and quick and keep in the same line. But when doing it, y'all, always have your map out. You can change to your gun if needed. You know how to do that. Right, chat, if you put these tips into work, what I'm telling you now, you see on this central window, you've got 4 little white lines going through the actual part of the window. That is your central point right there, yo, of edits. That's your central, that's your starting task. You see these ones just right above it, right above this window, yo. This little box right here. You see now it's got an X going through it saying that we can't make an edit. That isn't what we're showing this page right now. So what I mean is, y'all, for this little box right here, the little blue box, not the big blue box, what I'm looking at, the little one, right here, you aim here. This is where you're pre-aiming for your corners, like on the corner edits, y'all. So you go from here to here to here. That's a lot quicker than dragging it from here. Right, that's how I do my edit. So I'll work around my middle window as my edit. That's how I genuinely do my edit. So I'll work around that middle window. I don't work away from it down here, because you're not gonna get enough motion to do an edit. You're gonna start walking and messing up. That's why I do little snap-on edits. Like, I'm working into 7 days on doing this now, y'all. This has made my editing go from, like, speed beginner to, like, an advanced player where I can keep up with computer and PS4 people, keep up with PCs, Nintendo. I can keep up with anyone now that I know these little tips and tricks inside of Fortnite. I have found these out myself, y'all. And there is a new little tip on how to edit someone's... If someone else, let's say I'm an enemy, he's taking my wall. As you take the wall and he places another, you have a 1.25 second chance of catching the edit through the wall as well, y'all. You got a 1.25 second of a chance to be catching that edit through the wall. So as he takes the edit, you place your wall and you can literally edit him out. That is a new thing what I have actually found out myself. I've never seen Face Way do it or anyone like that. But today, y'all, we're going to be showing the other tips and tricks what I know to do with the edit wall. and the cones and everything else what I know, as far as I know it and well as I know it. The way that I'm doing my edits as well, guys, for you guys to get quicker, is right here as well, on this little corner. That's how you do your corners. Right where I'm dragging my cursor. You don't want to be all the way over here. It's too long of an edit. You just want to, inside of your box, around the central window, edit around that window. You'll be a much quicker editor than you would be editing away from that window. Much faster edits doing that. Like, the time not even warm yet, y'all, but these edits, what I'm teaching you guys right now, these are some of the pro guides on what I've learned and what the pros actually do to edit really, really quick. You can ask Faye Sway on how he genuinely would do a WoW edit. It would be from that little in this corner, and he'd work around this central box. He'd work around this little window, and then he works into his central lining to catch every other edit. And what I mean by that, guys, if you're all a box and you don't really know how to edit, and your editing's like that, and it's a bit weird and you can't really do it, and it's just a little bit slow, practice what I'm saying. Start from here, go down there to that them little 3 squares on that inner corner around your central window. You want to work around that blue window. This blue window, work around it. That's how you get all your edits. Work around that window, you'll get every single edit. If you work away from it, like over here where it's red, you don't want to be working down anywhere near here on your edit board, round the edge of the box. You want to work on the inside of your box. So you'll be much more snappier and much more effective for you guys to be doing that. You may catch certain edits but you might not want to, but whole part of learning to control your editing skill. Like, these tips are working for me, y'all. If you're a good WoW editor, your other edits, they just naturally come to you with this. With your stats, you want to work on the central line as well. Like, my editing's really slow right now because I'm warming up my editing speed. Like, these tips, chat, genuinely do work and help me to improve on what I'm physically saying to you guys right now. You try these tips out, it will feel like a quicker edit than what you're normally doing. You may not realise that you're going from the central part of your window to make it longer as an edit. Like, I used to do that, chat, make it longer as an edit, but instead now I play like this. Like, I do play like that, chat. I find that my editing's smoother. For console, I don't get that blurry resolution what you get on a higher sensitivity, whereas it would be a lot higher. We are regular console here, y'all. We play monitor, and we've got a regular DualShock 4 controller. This is me just after like 20 minutes worth of editing. We've been doing it for 15 minutes, y'all, and this is me after 15 minutes worth of my little tips and tricks. Getting into account. This is how to edit like me, y'all, and edit a little bit quicker like the pros do as well. If you guys want to edit like that, hit the like button, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay tuned for more training tip videos, because we may be taking up a coaching position on Fortnite. The reason why we're doing these videos, y'all, we're trying to get into that coaching performance so I can actually coach. And that will be for my Twitch platform. Like, I'm not the most skillful people, y'all, at Fortnite. I am not the most skilled player at Fortnite. I don't know everything about Fortnite. I've got 2 years experience in Fortnite. There's some stuff I do know, which some of the pros don't even know yet, like editing from outside the box, inside the box. Like, there's little bugs in the game that I know, that the pros don't even know, and I just don't like to exploit them. Like, I know how to edit a player from the inside, outside of a box, while he's on the inside of a box. I know how to edit him down without getting touched by the wall. Like, bearing in mind, y'all, I'm only on 60 frames per second. So I can't do a lot of the shit the PC goated console guys can do. But I figured I'd show you some of my clean edits, what I do with my tips, what I've told you guys at the beginning of this video. And show you guys that the tips, what I am showing on this video, do work as editing. This is how I'm doing my edits. I'm using those tips that I've imprinted throughout the stream. And the way to edit like this, I will re-show it again for any newcomers to the stream. Like, it's so simple to do clean edits like this. Like, this ain't hard, it's just simple. Simple edits, but it will speed you up a lot quicker with what I say. Even if you're playing on mouse and keyboard as well, guys, it does help. Mobile, I'm not too sure with. I've never edited on mobile. Like, touchscreen. I've done it on controller. Play mobile controller, that's... You've got to go into your bindings, and there's a separate binding for your PS4 controller as well, guys, so you can put your console over to the Fortnite mobile and make your controller more steady and more sturdy, and it'll be more effective for you as a regular controller. But the way to do these guys dead effectively and dead snappy and quick, it is dead simple. Remember me? I think so, yeah. I remember quite a few people, but it's been a while since streaming on Twitch, bro. I mean, on YouTube, Hemsy. I think so, yeah. You was on my Twitch, weren't you? If I'm correct. Yeah, anyway guys, the way to edit like that, central yourself around this window, right? This is the main thing that I do. I don't edit on that window, I use it as an edit, right? So theoretically, I'm not going to aim up here with my cursor to do an edit, right? That's just way too long. You guys won't know that anyway. But, you guys are going to be aiming for like here. I was inviting you to play, but I guess you don't want to. What's your username, bro? I've not even been online like today. Oh, okay, yeah, you've invited me to a party. I don't receive the party notification through the actual notifications. I've turned notifications off. That was the main reason why. I didn't even see it. Yo. Let me show you how I'm editing like this, bro. You alright? Right. Do you know your middle box where your central window is, what I was just showing you a minute ago, not to edit into, just to use it as like a target? If you're in the stream right now, I'll show you. I'll show you where to aim your cursor. You need to be aiming on this little bit. Do you know Bugger on PC? Do you know how fast he does his little donuts? You know little donut things for the wall? I can show you how to do them if you was on mouse. Like, they're not even hard, bro. Do you know the central part of your main window? If you aim at the bottom right corner of that window, see your little blue box, you'll see like little 4 boxes on the inside of the blue box, don't you? Right? To do your corners, I aim near the central window. So you don't aim away from a window to the edge of your box, you know what I mean? Quite like a lot of people do. I aim more to the corner of that central window, because when you do that, it becomes more snappier and you're hitting more of that box quicker, you know what I mean? Are you in the stream now? Right, where my cursor is right now on that little blue box just above the central window, you want to be aiming right there as your starting point and go right and then down to your middle for that little edit there. You'll see like the imprint of it being quicker, and that I actually don't really use my central window. I use it for the donuts, but when I'm doing my corners, I use it as a guideline, if you get what I mean. If that makes more sense to you now. You see what I mean? Like, I'm using them little inner boxes and it's making it more snappier, if you get what I mean. That's how I do it, mate. And how I reset so quick. What's your reset and edit button? Right, your left stick, put reset on there as well. That's how I edit and reset so quick, because when you're running, you think about it, you're thinking about pressing another button to reset, right? Yeah, but you're already clicking it. But whereas if you could technically hold your thumb on your analog, edit, reset, and still jump and shoot at the same time. If you used to have jump on the right analog. That's how I jump. I jump, look around, and shoot all at once. Yeah, I'll leave that creative right now and then come and get you. I've watched hundreds of videos on to get good, and a lot of them, yeah. Misses, I thought, like first thing you put them before gaming. Pussy before gaming. But if you want to join, I'll open the party for you now. I can teach you a new thing as well, how to edit. Do you know if you've got a flat board and a guy jumps into your box, if you jump out of it and that's your flat board, he doesn't put a pyramid down, I can edit you out of there without being shot. I'll teach you that. I play on linear, but I can teach you how to edit for a while without being shot. I've been playing for 8 days on linear. You want me trying? Right, you know your settings right now, don't you? Right, my settings, right, I have a 2.0 building sense, but my editing sense is a lot lower because I merged my editing sense with my look around sense. Because you're using that mini-map, aren't you? You know what I mean? You got a steadier aim for your pump shot, but a quicker editing sense, but you want it to be able to grab onto it as well. So, that's what I've genuinely done, is lowered my editing sense to like a 1.0. I got my look and vertical speed to a 29. Oh bro, I was doing edits on a 0.8 last night and oh my god, I was catching every box. It's brutal. Like the settings what I had it on like a 30 and a 30, and then I had my editing sense down to a 0.9 and my build sense a little bit up, and oh my god. Have you turned your dead zone up by any chance? Have you turned your dead zone up? I'd probably turn up to about a 15 or a 10. 8? How do you control it? Have you got control freaks? No. Oh yeah, you're the one who was saying that to me, innit? You play on regular controller. Yeah, have you seen Flea? Have you seen Flea when he plays with his fucking control freak and shit? Wow, I can't do that, me play all hands. Have you seen, I think it was Cloaksy or Tifu or someone like that. They literally grab it like a crab, in a way, on the analogs, if you get what I mean. One sec. Get down! Stop biting the carpet! Stupid dog. Yeah, I've been learning on easier lobbies, bro, as well, like, you know what I mean? I've just been putting myself into bots